Hey there, YouTube. Here's my Canyon Nueron. I want to give you the rundown. I've had this bike for about a year. This was the Nueron CF7, I think it was, CF7. Canyon Nueron, all carbon fiber, front and rear triangle. So 29. This is a medium sized bike. I am 6 feet tall. The medium size was good for me. With the factory stem or the original stem, I never changed it out. The size was good. Stem, seat post with 0 offset seat post with seat rails about in the middle. So this bike worked good for me size wise in a medium for 6 feet tall. 29-inch bike. I've had it for about a year. The bike's done good. Trail riding, not a lot of bike park downhill kind of stuff. I don't have much of that where I live. A little bit of cross country race type things. I tried to get a little more racy with the bike. Here you can see where I've slammed the stem, inverted the stem, actually flipped it over and changed the tires up a little bit with a slightly faster rolling tire. This bike is a 140, 130. It's the factory. The bike's been good. I've enjoyed it. I know a lot of these Nuerons have trouble with this horse collar bolt, they call it here. I have found mine loose before, but I tighten it. I do have a spare set that I carry just in case there's an issue. I never did get my hands on the updated version of this bolt. This is the old version, but I do check it often, keep it tight, and I haven't had a problem with it. My chain's off right now just for some service, but the bike's been good. Like I said, I've done some cross-country racing with it. I guess the travel and some of the setups not so conducive to cross-country racing, but I've done pretty good with it. I actually raced today and got a first place today in a kind of a local race here in South Carolina. But it's a good bike. I don't have any issues with it. I don't really like how Canyon rates bikes, cat 1, 2, or 3, or whatever it might be. That always kind of concerned me a little bit. I don't think I had any reason to be concerned. What they call cat 3, when you read their website, that makes me think the bike is a little less capable. But I rode the bike plenty hard. I never had an issue with it. So that's pretty much it. It's in stock form. Just wanted to share what size I'm riding. For me, being 6 foot even, the bike's a good bike. It's not the lightest in the CF7. This bike is actually, I weighed it yesterday at 30.4 pounds. 30.4 just as it's sitting now. That's with just a plastic type bottle cage with these lock-on grips. I run a WBT saddle, WTB saddle. I think this is the silver, what do they call it, Quicksilver, WTB Quicksilver. I've had several of them. It's the SL8. I like that one better than the seat that came on the bike. This one's been good. I do find myself trying to stiffen the bike up. This is my first full suspension bike, so I kind of run the rear shock a little stiffer than what it might call for. Typically I've got it pumped up a little bit tighter, and you can see here where I've got it somewhat locked out. It doesn't fully lock it out, but it firms it up. I've got the front maybe a little firmer than what it calls for my weight, but full suspension. I've had it for a year and it's been good, but I'm not totally sold on full suspension. I may end up going back to a hardtail. The bike's been good. It's a good bike. Nothing wrong with the bike. I think that's just my own personal preference. I've got this funny kind of marking or down here by my bottom bracket. It's a threaded bottom bracket. I think this is just where the threaded bottom bracket is bonded to the carbon. You see what looks like maybe some might would think frame cracks or something, but it's not. It's just that bonding between the threaded bottom bracket and the carbon fiber there. I really don't like the look of that, but it is what it is. I don't have any concerns about its strength in that point, in that spot. I think it's fine. But I have seen that on some other Nurons online. Just something to notice there. To note that, and the horse link bolt, the old style, has caused problems with a lot of people, for a lot of people. Again, I check mine, I keep it tight, it hadn't really been a problem. So that's about it. If you have any questions for me, drop a message down below and I'll answer them for you. Thanks for checking it out. Bye.